everyone, and welcome to yet another of my tutorials. It's been a while since I have created anything. My laptop recently had a crack in the screen and it was just hell all the way around. So, uh, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Instead of a novelty tutorial, I will actually be showing a Tyranno Builder tutorial. And I have had several months to be able to play with Tyranno Builder, and I have gotten to know some of Tyranno Builder's features. And I honestly would highly recommend using Tyranno Builder over Novelty now. And if everyone, if you have been a loyal follower of me, then you know for a fact that I have always been a novelty user. And for 5+ years now, I have really been attuned to Novelty, the visual novel maker. And you know that I would always recommend Novelty over Ren'Py and any other uh, visual novel builder out there. However, now Tyranno Builder has many features and is still gaining many features, and I would highly recommend either buying Tyranno Builder to help support Tyranno Builder, or if you don't get the money, um, the Tyranno Builder is actually free to redistribute. So, uh, the only problem with being able to redistribute it is that you would have to constantly update that file for the newest Tyranno Builder uh, updates. So, my suggestion, just buy the software. It's easier and less of a headache. So, here we are in Tyranno Builder. Yay. Uh, and I will be going over the tutorials on Tyranno Builder sites, tyrannobuilder.com. And I will say that I am going to go over that, but I am also going to go over some key points that aren't actually discussed in Tyranno Builder in their site. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you're just opening up Tyranno Builder for the very first time, you're going to see a blank slate. So you're going to go ahead and press New Project, and you can see all of my projects. Once you have already gone through the new project process, you're going to see it pop up right here. So you're going to go to New Project, and first you're going to give it a name. And this is pretty self-explanatory, but just use A through Z and 0 through 9. Don't use any special characters, because if you use special characters, they're not going to show. So just use what it shows you. I'm going to name mine random name. I always put that E right there at the end. Anyways, and you hit the next button, and here's the game type. Now, there are two different types. There's a visual novel, and then there's sound novel. There is a difference, you guys. There's a difference between a visual novel and a sound novel. A sound novel is just a kinetic novel without, all the flashy things like it's still the same way as a visual novel, where it branches out to different outcomes. The only difference is that, it doesn't show characters. It will show you a background or two, and it will show you the text. But aside from that, there's not much else there is. It will play your music, and if you add sound effects, it will play your sound effects. But that's about the extent of a sound novel. A visual novel is different. Visual novels have the characters, they have the transitions, they have the branch buttons, the the backgrounds, the videos, and it has everything. Whereas a sound novel is limited on the things you can add to it. So choose wisely. But once you have an idea of what you want to do, go ahead and press next. And here is an interesting page. Now, they offer you a couple of different sizes here, and they have two different landscape sizes and one portrait size. My opinion I would always tell everyone to do landscape. Landscape is a universal uh, image for every platform out there. Um, most games are made in landscape form, so I would suggest using landscape. If you're going to be making a game for, like, say, a tablet or a cell phone, an Android device, or one of those, then I would suggest doing a portrait size. Now keep in mind, the bigger this is, the more the images will have to be either blown up or shrunk. So, and you can also choose your custom size, but just keep in mind that the platforms that you will be making your game for. Um, so and I always go with 960 by 640 because that will be the images that I usually use when I put it into my game. So I'm gonna go ahead and use 960 by 640, and I'm gonna press next. Now there are two options in the game settings. You have the no title screen, the no menu button. The no title screen is simple. It literally just means it does not add a title screen. Now, the no menu button means that it's not saying that there's no save load button. It's actually saying it will not add a little icon button that you can click on for the save and load buttons. It still adds your save and load screens. It just does not add the icon button to get to it. So keep that in mind before you go clicking around. Note you can always make a title screen if you happen to accidentally click the no title screen, and it's fairly easy. It's just a drag and drop system, as it's been advertised everywhere. So I'm not going to go ahead and build mine, but you can go ahead and build yours. And the only reason why I'm not going to build mine is because I just now made a new project called PP. Yes, everybody laughs, but it actually stands for private project. And you hit the play button, and it will show you exactly what is in your visual novel. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful. I hope I explained some things that might have been a little confusing for others, and I do hope that you put it to some good use. There are many new updates and many new features that Tyranno Builder has recently gained, and I suggest you check it out. Now remember, everything's a drag and drop system, so just drag it and drop it. Play around with it, see what you can do, and I will see you in the next tutorial.